Hello and welcome to another The Race Zone channel video. Today we will recap stage 18 of the Giro d'Italia 2023, 161 kilometers long stage from Ordezzo to Val di Zoldo, hilly mountain stage, really interesting with a lot of GC action, so let's get into it. We didn't have break up until the first climb, Passo della Crosetta. On the climb, PINOT, Zana, Barghi, usual suspects, they attacked. Derek G, of course, Vadim Pronsky, they were really pushing really hard. Jack Haig, Buitrago, they were all trying to get in the breakaway, but Jumbo didn't allow it. They were pushing really hard. We had some 40 people left in the peloton, so all the way to the halfway point of the climb, it was a fierce battle if the breakaway will make it or not. Then Jumbo sit up, they pushed an easier tempo, but before the summit, Ineos then started pushing. We even had a small split in the peloton. Roglic was left behind, but he managed to come back to the front of the peloton, and then after rolling a couple of kilometers and Pieve del Paggio, second climb of the day, peloton sit up completely. They made a natural break, they had lunch, and etc. etc. The group became really much bigger, and then we had an easier part, more relaxed part of the stage. PINOT was first at both KOM, so he was not really close to Healy, some 3 points behind him. The gap grew all the way to 6 minutes before they started the important climb for Sella Sibiana, where PINOT again won and then overtook Healy. They had long downhill sections, and then climb Koi started, and that was the decisive climb of the day. PINOT attacked from the breakaway. Only Zana could follow, and they broke clear in the peloton. Sepp Kups started drilling it when they got to the steep section of the climb. Almeida was in trouble, he was left behind, so we had a front group of Roglic, Kuss, Dunbar and Thomas riding some 10 to 15 seconds in front of a group led by Jay Vine, where Almeida was in. On the small downhill section, Jay Vine he missed a corner, so he had to full stop. Then Almeida lost some time. He almost got back to the Thomas and Roglic group. He was literally 2 seconds from them, but then when they got to the flat or slightly uphill section, he was completely exhausted. He waited for Vine, then Vine pulls his group again, gets to 5 seconds, but he can't close it. So Roglic and Thomas, they go away from Almeida, and they finish some 20 seconds in front of him, so he loses a bit of time in the GC. In the front group, PINOT starts sprinting really early, some 250 meters before the line. I thought it was too early, and it was. So Filippo Zana overtakes him in the last 20-30 meters and wins the stage in the Italian national jersey champions. So congratulations to Zana, to Team Jayco, Alula. Like I said, the two of them will go in the breakaway, and they managed to win. So congratulations. PINOT got a lot of points for the KOM jersey, so probably he will take it. He also moves up in the GC as well. So Filippo Zana wins, Thibaut Pinot second, Warren Barguil third, Derek G, Parepantre, Frigo, then Roglic, Thomas, Almeida, Dunbar and Kuss. Other favorites were like a minute and a half behind the Roglic Thomas group. So a lot of action today. And Thomas now leads. Actually, Thomas retains the big jersey. Now Roglic and Almeida are some 40 seconds behind him. So let's dive into the stage 19. Tomorrow, from Longarone to Tre Cime di Lavaredo, 183 kilometers, but a really mountainous stage. This one can be proved crucial. We have first 20 or something kilometers are a bit downhill, but then it's mostly uphill all the way to Passo Campagnolo Longo. Then we have Passo Valparola, then Passo Gau, very famous climb. We go downhill to the Cortina d'Ampezzo, and then consecutive climbs Passo Tre Crocchi e Tre Cime di Lavaredo. So let's dig into the climbs. First climb is Passo Campolongo, only like 4 kilometers at 7%, nothing important, but we can again see the breakaway maybe forming here. Then Passo Valparola, 14.1 kilometers at 5.6%, so it will for sure leave some mark on everyone's leg. And then Passo Jaua, mythical climb in the Giro, 9.9 kilometers, 9.3% of average, all the way to 2236 meters of elevation, so monster climb tomorrow. Then downhill section, like I said, and then this like 3 calls, one by one. Passo Tre Crocchi, 7.9 kilometers at 7.2%. Misurina col Sant'Angelo, and then the finish really steep, 11.7% for 4 kilometers. So incredible stage. It can prove decisive. I don't think the breakaway will survive tomorrow. It will be a very hard day. Jumbo has to try to break Thomas here. He looked really good in this race. Maybe Team UAE can get back with Almeida. Ineos will probably ride passively, but a really interesting stage. A lot of action I expect. Thank you all for watching. Hope to see you again in my next video. Like, share, subscribe, and have a great day. Bye.